And we are back after a period of time away. Wessex Ways, due to various circumstances, Wessex Ways is back. And the lovely Kate is back.
I am back. Thank you both for holding down the fort when I wasn't available for
the whole team
quite a long
is here.
Time. It's lovely to see you both.
I think we probably only did 2 episodes, didn't we, when you were away?
We did.
It felt like more.
Thanks for that, Kate. Can we turn her camera off?
Well, my camera to myself.
You have. So, as you've probably seen, Kate's got the posh camera, and Paul and I are on the GoPro, aren't we? So
we're on the cheap GoPro.
Those two are on 4K, and I'm on the nice camera that is 4K.
Nice.
4K.
I see what you've done there.
Goodness
me.
me.
Did you like that? We're not going to tell the audience that I cracked that joke before either, are we? That I cracked that just before we did the podcast.
We've had a lot of new followers on Facebook, YouTube and stuff. We have.
Welcome, everybody.
So welcome, Wessex Ways. We basically talk about anything to do with Wessex, or put it another way, south of England.
Yeah.
And, its history, its landscape, that sort of stuff. And obviously, the other person in the room is the one and only Paul Whitewick, YouTuber extraordinaire, hedge diver champion to 2024 to 2025.
Walker, more so lately
Ditch
as well.
Walker, yes. I haven't been watching YouTube, so I'm not up to speed with anyone's videos.
Well, then we could do some kind of quiz to test you, Headley.
Well, everything would be wrong, so it's not a quiz.
Well, not necessarily. You might guess things right.
And also, not forgetting that you are now the holder of the prestigious gold plaque for having, what was it, 178,246.
That was so funny. I'll tell you that story in a second. But we should also point out one other thing. We're in the hottest room in the Northern Hemisphere right now.
Yes, yeah.
I'm hosting this room, so I can only apologise.
Well, you're providing water as well.
Well, no, again, I didn't provide the water.
Oh, you bought the water.
Yeah. I went to Poundland. I bought
and because my dog ate my debit card.
Yes.
I literally can't use. I've got like 4 days to wait.
Sounds like the worst excuse ever.
How cool is that, right?
My dog ate my homework.
Do you not have like
I don't do phone stuff.
Oh yeah,
I'm old.
Actually, because I was going to say Apple Pay, you don't actually even have an
Apple phone,
so I can't call it that.
Put my
Samsung Pay. Is that a thing?
It is a thing, but I haven't got around to doing it yet. And now my card's got a hole in it, the size of a dog tooth.
Yeah. There
you
go.
You had to buy the water today.
I did, but also I'm the reverse of you, and I found my credit card outside in a carrier bag last night. Because I'm so used to using Apple Pay that I don't know where any of my actual physical cards are. And this week when I went and had a look through my house, I was like, oh, where's my credit card? And I couldn't find it. And it turned out, it was in a bag with a pot plant in the back garden.
As, of course.
I'm going to blame the nearly 2-year-old. It's got to be her fault, right?
Yes.
So I was going to say, I posted a picture the other day. This is the continue on our random news that we are. My YouTube plaque, I'm just going to point out I've got a YouTube plaque. My YouTube plaque fell off the wall. I don't know if that's a sign of something to come, but nevertheless it fell off the wall. And I had it sat on the table and I thought, that's kind of funky. And I just took like a little arty shot of the number of the plaque.
Yes.
And I said, I used some kind of shocking AI to say, can you input the number of subscribers, take out 100,000 and put in the actual number of subscribers I've got. So this image was generated and it said 261,178 subscribers or something. And I posted it online, right? And just put, hey, finally my YouTube plaque has arrived with the right number, 261172 or something like that. But everybody, apart from Kate, took it seriously. And we're like,
they don't
God,
think you'd
so
know
good.
how to use AI. You said it yourself, you're not technical and you're old.
But then what do they genuinely think? You get a plaque for 261,172 subscribers?
I know.
I was like,
the amount of people who were congratulating you on social media was absolutely brilliant. But I took it upon myself, and actually Chris from Rail Focus did the same thing to work out how big does that make you. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Whitewick, larger than Luton.
Oh,
There
yes,
you go.
yeah.
Larger than
Me and my
Larger
mate
than
used to do
Luton.
this in terms of stadiums. Like I had a little celebration when I got to St Mary's, Southampton Football Club, and then a little celebration when I got to, I don't know, wherever it was, Etihad.
Three and a half Wembleys or something.
I don't know, what was Wembley? I haven't got a clue, 80, 90?
80,000, something like
happy
that.
days.
Yeah.
I recently learned the biggest stadium in the world is a cricket stadium in India.
That makes sense. Do
you reckon?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, cricket's the
cricket.
biggest sport in India by miles, and I think I don't know as much about cricket as I used to anyway, but I know that it's quite a leveller and they don't charge a huge amount for people to go, which is why they can pack people into the stadiums.
132,000.
Is it stadiums or stadia?
Stadia.
Stadia.
That's a
So
that's a
what
language
do you
that
think?
Ryan's used.
I just sounded
Here's
more
some
intelligent.
trivia for you.
I like trivia.
What, by number of attendees, is the largest sporting event in Europe?
Oh, I like that question.
I was having this discussion with my kids the other day. I'll give you a clue. It's in Wessex.
Oh,
You see,
Right,
you
true.
didn't expect that, did you?
True.
I'm trying to
true and a crisp.
steer the podcast towards its relevancy a little bit here.
That
but-
would be a first for us.
yes, yeah. It's actually,
Well, hang on.
Yeah.
Slow the car down.
I wonder if the listeners have got it ahead of you.
Largest attended sporting event,
Yeah,
and
by
it's in
number
Wessex.
of people.
Therefore, it's not in a stadium. Therefore, is it some
might be Wessex. I haven't.
fine?
Yeah.
Is it something to do with an old village sport where they would kick a football from one village to another, and it was quite a thing? Like
no.
before association with football.
No.
Okay.
And it's not cheese rolling because that's
It's definitely
not in
cheese rolling.
Wessex.
Is it something like that? Like we're talking a
So-
long-held tradition.
No, I'm talking current day.
Really?
Yes. I'll give you a clue. It's just, I think it's between 500 and 600,000 people go to it.
Well, this year Silverstone.
Correct. British Grand Prix.
550.
Yeah, and the
I was
largest,
there. I was one of those
largest one
people.
in the world, I think. Oh, what was it they said? It's not Indianapolis. Not Indianapolis. What am I on about? It's one of the other Grand Prix anyway.
Yeah, I don't know if we can claim that as
Or was
Wessex.
it the Indy
Wedding.
500? I think it's the Indy 500.
Oh,
Actually.
yeah, I don't think
Silverstone can be
that
claimed.
Silverstone's in Wessex.
No, I think we're probably Mercia. There.
That's right. I'll edit all
It's
this bit out,
fine.
guys.
But it's fine. No, don't edit that. We're forming.
I'm kidding.
We will extend the boundary.
Yeah.
That
just-
seems to be the
just a-
theme nowadays
Just a
in the
temporary
world,
thing.
isn't
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
so today is Yorkshire Day. Okay, we're filming this on August the 1st.
Oh,
See
and
what she's
so
done.
it's Yorkshire Day. So when
Yes.
Kate tries to sprinkle a little bit of Yorkshire, I'm now officially out for today and today only. I'm making Yorkshire be part of Wessex, or I'm making Wessex be part of Yorkshire.
Weren't we going to have a little theme tune for that? Kate,
could be
Kate
Kate.
Sprinkles, where's Yorkshire?
Kate sprinkles Yorkshire on everything. I also can't sing, so there we go. But Paul and I were having an argument,
yeah.
but before we came on air about the fact that I firmly believe that anything that Wessex has, Yorkshire has a better one.
Apart from fires, is there any part of Wessex that's not on fire at the moment?
No. In fact, that's why we've got the windows closed right now, Hadley.
Yes.
Yeah.
The world is burning outside of
I mean,
us.
you've got a couple up there, I guess. You must have.
What, fires?
Yeah.
It's normally the North York Moors.
Yeah.
They used to do like the control burning, and they're
Yeah.
not allowed to do that anymore because it used to get out of control.
Because it's peat, isn't it?
yeah, but you-
North
It's
York
peat,
Moors.
yeah. And that's why, sorry, because of course, if I'm not going to talk about Yorkshire, I'm also going to talk about railways. You lot must hate me. I'm really sorry. As Headley rolls
I'll
his
come back in
eyes
10
and
minutes.
grabs his drink. I don't know if either of you are aware, but at the moment, I don't know if it's still the case, but definitely was the last 2 weeks, Heritage Railways weren't allowed to run steam trains across the
I
UK
didn't know
because
that,
of fire
but that makes
risk.
sense. But I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
Okay.
so there was not allowed to be any active steam trains, at least in England, and definitely in Scotland for a while because,
Yeah, they've had a bit of a mare.
well, so what they were doing in Scotland, they got the one that like is just, the one that they call the Harry Potter train.
Oh,
So it's basically just
Yeah, the
rinsing
Jacobite.
money. The Jacobite, that's
goes
it.
over the Glenfillan.
Rinsing money out of tourists by claiming
Oh, and
this
the
is
rest.
Harry Potter.
And the
blah,
rest,
blah, blah.
yeah.
Well, of course, no one who wants to go and take those iconic pictures is happy if there's not a steam train on the front of that.
Of course.
Right?
Yes.
But again, same thing because it's peat up there as well. They have to be very conscious. So the same as the North York Moors, which was what I was going to say before, is that they're the first ones that ban steam
Yeah.
during those times. The North York Moors have now even actually made a oil-fired train, so it looks like it's got steam. But they don't have that for Glenfinnan. So what they've been having to do is put a steam train on the front that is pretending to be a steam train while it's being pushed from the
right.
back by a
And
big fat Class 37.
Me and Rebecca went to Inverness. I'm not even talking about Inverness. Fort William, where it starts from.
Yeah.
And we rocked up. We were on a honeymoon a long time ago. And we rocked up to go on that train. And it was booked. Every spot was booked for the entire summer.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even, like, it
Yeah.
wasn't even like, oh, you can go in 3 weeks. No, mate. That's it for this year. I was like, what?
People go
So
nuts
we just got on the
for it.
DMU.
Yeah,
Like, oh,
because
great.
you get the same view.
Yeah, the same view, same
and
ride,
like a quarter
beautiful.
of the price.
Oh,
and you
and
actually get
not
to
even
see
that.
the steam train.
No. You say quarter of the price. The train, I think at the time, was like £80 a ticket each. And the DMU was like £5.50 or whatever to
crazy.
go to Malek, all the way to Malek.
Yeah.
So we got all the way to we got the train
So
all the way
that's
to
just a
Malek.
scheduled train.
Yeah.
Train,
Sorry,
goes
layman's
to Malek,
point of view.
Little DMU, right?
Diesel multiple unit. Your
Sorry,
basic
Hayley.
bod standard train.
So for listeners out there, the vast majority, diesel
Multiple
unit,
Yeah.
DMU.
So we got this to Malak, and then we walked back one station.
I thought you were going to say you walk back the whole
No,
way. I was
no,
going to say,
no.
that's 80 miles or something.
No, we walked back one station, which is like 4 miles or whatever. Because there were a couple of requests along there, weren't there? I'm sure Jeff
Yeah,
will tell us.
I don't know if they still are. The requests.
I think
stops
at least
are
one is.
deteriorate. They're going out of fashion, but it's because of signalling. The way that they're changing signalling means they don't need to do so. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you all with trains yet.
But it was great. Anyway, that highlights your point.
But it is
Money.
true. I mean, we've had fires. It's like coming back to Wessex, Oxfordshire. We had a big fire near us. Now, I wasn't there at the time, but the pictures look, apocalyptic. So I went, obviously being me, I went the next day and sent the drone up to get pictures, and they were in the newspaper and everything.
Oh, well done.
So thank you very much. But it's scary that was started by a combine harvester.
Really?
Yeah,
What,
it's
just
actually
like
the
hot
combine,
engine?
hot engine basically started the fire. And we've seen this on several fires around Berkshire and Oxfordshire. It's just, and it's like the old days. Do you remember the stubble burning?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like that. But everyone's an accident and everyone's a full crop. You know? So the fires are huge.
Right.
And so, I mean,
Scary stuff, isn't it,
I'm
really?
camping on Dartmoor tonight and it looks dry. So I'm not cooking tonight. I'm literally
You'd
down.
be worried, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
You haven't got a bucket of water with you, so you've got to be really careful.
Got to be careful. It was fine up in the Brackens the other day because up at 800 metres,
cold.
everything is freezing cold still. Not freezing cold, but cold.
Yeah.
Green and rocky and
damp
everything and dapping. And you've got the
But
fog.
the thing is, I wonder how they get around this, right? Because heathland is not natural.
No. It's like the New Forest.
Yes,
It's-
2/3 of the New Forest is heathland. You have to burn it to keep the number of species that they have there. Because all these species live on the fact that they're on heathland.
Yeah.
Without all those species on heathland, they would die off.
Yeah.
But you have to burn it to get fresh heathland food. So I wonder how they don't do it, I guess.
I don't know. It depends because obviously it's the national parks, is it?
Oh, God, it's a national park, yeah. But,
I
so it
don't
must
know
be.
why that word just disappeared from my brain. But it's whatever they decide with the environmentalists. And what I don't, they're environmental consultants. But what I don't know is, does that vary from park to park?
Yeah,
or
don't
is there
know.
something unilateral across
I
all
think
the
it
national
must
parks?
do. I think
Yes.
every part. I mean, obviously the fauna has kind of evolved and adapted to the deforestation.
Yeah.
But
And
we're
yeah.
talking
it's
over thousands of years.
Yes. Yeah.
There's species on there,
Since at least
lizards
Roman times.
and
Yeah.
all sorts that just literally live on that environment that can't live anywhere else.
Yeah.
So I wonder
Because
how they do it.
that's what they need. That's their vegetation.
Yeah.
That's their habitat, right? And of course, ponies. That's the one
Everyone
thing I
loves
love about
ponies.
the new.
And a few donkeys too.
They got donkeys.
Yeah, donkeys are great.
Oh, my dad once went to the pub and came home with a donkey. My mum was furious.
We've all done it.
Went to the pub and he said he was involved in a bet. What I've never found out is whether he actually won the bet
And what
Yeah.
the bet was.
or lost the
Yeah.
bet.
Yes.
But either way, he came home from the pub with a donkey.
So my father used to own an office in Wantage in Oxfordshire. And next to the office is the Bear Hotel.
Yeah.
Big old sort of building, beautiful. And it's got an archway. And they've now built the bar and everything behind the archway. But it used to be a place where you could go
You
through,
coach.
like a coaching thing.
Yeah.
And I think it probably was a coaching thing. And I've forgotten the agreement for the place says he is allowed to lead a horse through the archway at any time.
Oh.
And of course the pub built the bar inside and everything, and I think my old man threatened to lead a horse into the pub as a bit of a joke, and he didn't in the end, but it's not financially economical, but rent a horse to go into a pub. But he did threaten it.
Yeah. Right. Wow.
There is Windsor. In Windsor, you've got two railway stations. One that comes off the Slough line.
Okay.
And then the one that comes from direct from Waterloo, which is Windsor and Eton Riverside. And on the side of the building there, it's got these unusually large arches. Right? And the reason it has the unusually large arches was because when Queen Victoria first started coming from Waterloo to Windsor on the train, there needed to be an armed guard to meet her off the train. And so they deliberately built the arches were high enough that a soldier on a horse could get through. So it might not have been a pub, but they used to walk them onto platforms at the station, and they deliberately built the arches for that.
Are there not businesses occupying those arches now, I think?
It's not that sort of arch. It's not under a railway.
Because there are those there, aren't there?
That's under the other railway. That's under Windsor.
I was going to say,
Central.
one of the Windsors, I remember there being arches.
So, that's under Windsor Central coming from Slough. There are arches with, like, little buildings in there. But, no, it's the other one at the other end of the town.
Yeah.
It's just on the, like, it's on the side of the train shed. It's just got huge, like, doors, barn doors. It's not something you could put something inside of. It's just a door.
I wonder if there are many sort of places with historic agreements in place that don't...
Yeah.
It's like Heathrow with the Cranford Agreement. So we used to have... Concorde, obviously, and it used to take off over Cranford, and it used to shatter windows and God knows what. It was horrific. So Heathrow put in an agreement in place where it wouldn't take off to the east from the northern runway.
Okay.
And that exists. And what's happened there is because of that, all the taxiways were over time built to accommodate that agreement.
Yeah.
Concorde is long gone since 2003, but the agreement is still in place because no one's really found the need to get rid of it. And it's like the thing with Dad being able to lead a horse through the thing. I'm guessing that maybe the people on that bit of land built, that archway for them and the agreement was in place. It'd be lovely to hear about anything else nowadays that is an agreement in place relating to something that happened ages ago.
There must be loads.
Oh, yeah. And I think particularly, like, going back to the New Forest, I would imagine that a lot of the land within the New Forest, the bits that aren't heath, would be common land, right?
Yes.
So there probably are still laws about going and exercising your cows or,
Yeah, the quirky ones, you mean? Yeah, because they own the ponies.
Yes.
The commoners.
Yes, exactly.
For like 1,000 years or something.
Yeah,
stupid.
in perpetuity or whatever it is. Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, the numbers of the ponies in New Forest are huge.
Really?
When I was over in Brecon Beacons, I'm always there, you know that. We went up Penkerrick Cow and they got wild ponies up there. The problem is the wild ponies run over the side of the mountain, and you find dead wild ponies because they've run over the mountain, broken a limb, fallen over, and there's no one to look after them, so they just die. And you see all these pony skeletons basically at the bottom of the mountains.
It's sad, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
because they just run,
a natural thing, right?
Yeah.
But they don't have any predators. There's
No,
no
they
predators,
don't.
which is why.
Well, I took Warren, but. He's sorry, Warren. But I mean, with the New Forest, isn't it? Everything within the cattle grids is common land.
Yeah,
effectively,
that makes
isn't
sense.
it?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
it's a long time since I've been down there. Beautiful part of the
lovely,
world,
isn't it?
Absolutely
I do like the New
gorgeous.
Forest.
Yeah.
It's been too hot though to walk there, walk or cycle around the New Forest at the moment. Will be
Yeah,
just
because
too...
there is it's supposedly 1/3 forest, but I feel like it's less than that.
No, it feels
Like
less.
you could, in the summer, you're just like, forget it.
And given its proximity to the sea, you'd think it'd get a bit of the sea breeze, but it just doesn't, does it?
Yeah.
No, it's very close.
Lots of old smuggling routes for sure. You remember I did that smuggling? You haven't watched my videos for ages. I did a video on Smuggler's Lane because I found a Smuggler's Lane.
Yeah.
There was like miles inland, and I was like, oh, this isn't the wrong place. Why have you got surely Smuggler's Lane should be by the sea?
Yeah.
All the whiskey and all the whatever coming in contraband, but. There's smugglers' lanes everywhere. It turns out, and you told me a bunch.
Yes, I did. So
there's one. What was it called? Really weird name.
So there was. So I said to because I was going to go and film you some B-roll. I'm
Yes,
sorry I didn't get around to it. But because we have a smuggler's lane, we have a thieves' lane.
Yeah. Now there's a really quirky one.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're getting there, aren't you?
Robbery Bottom Lane.
How cool's that?
It's starting to sound like Didcot.
Just not too far from where I live, there is
Robbery Bottom Lane.
Robbery Bottom Lane. Why it's called that, I don't know, because I feel if I type that into Google, somebody's going to flare
It's
me up.
one letter away from being Rubbery Bottom Lane, which is really funny.
But yeah, we have Robbery Bottom Lane.
So all over the New Forest were these routes, because on the top end of these, you've got all these little towns. I don't know, Wimborne, and where was the other one I was near? Cranbourne? Anyway, the point is, and they had customs and excise officers in the towns, and you can go and see where they lived and where they trying to monitor people going in and out and all this. Fascinating. But yeah, New Forest is covered in like old smuggling routes, and you can kind of work out where they kind of went. But love that.
It'd be interesting to sort of map them.
Well, I tried. If you'd watched this video, Headley, you'd have seen.
That's
when
on.
you do that.
What's the channel? YouTube. That's it. Sorry.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Everyone's got an opinion.
I will have to watch. I'm behind on videos.
But we had loads of those up in Yorkshire.
You did, yeah.
You know, this is it. As I said to you before.
What are you smuggling in Yorkshire for? I thought you liked each other.
We're like round Whitby and stuff like that.
Oh, Whitby, yeah, that's a good point.
Loads of that sort of business going on. But this was what I was going to say to you earlier on before is Paul and I were having a bit of a disagreement. Well, not a disagreement, but a discussion before this.
You call it an argument, okay? Let's be clear.
I did call it an argument. It could be any of those things, whatever it needs to be. But what I was saying was that in celebration of Yorkshire Day, I want us to have a little gamette, which is called Everything is Better in Yorkshire. And what I think we should do is, if you give me something from the landscape, the history, the art, etc. of Wessex, I will give you an alternative from Yorkshire.
Salisbury Cathedral.
York Minster.
Yeah,
that was quick, wasn't it?
Fair,
of course.
That's fair. Yeah,
that's fair game.
Headley, we're supposed to be good at this, right? We own Wessex, me and you, right?
Yeah,
we do. We are the
Wessex.
Saxon army, and we
own,
have the heathen in the room.
I am a heathen. So it's all good.
Wansdyke.
What's that?
A big ditch.
Yes. We have Danesdyke near.
Do you really?
Yeah, near Bridlington.
Is it better than Wansdyke?
I didn't know what Wansdyke was until 3.5 seconds ago.
I
haven't had an opportunity to know.
I know, I've got one. Oxford University.
Howden Comprehensive Technology College, where
No,
I went
well
to
played.
I went to school.
That's it, yeah. Trump card played.
Yeah. But joking aside, obviously, Oxford is thing. Just outside of Yorkshire, you've got Durham University, which is one of the
beautiful city.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful city and beautiful university. But if you're actually looking at universities within Yorkshire, although nowhere near that level of prestige, but you would be amazed how many people went to, for example, Hull University.
Yes.
Hull University is
big university.
The University of Hull. Sorry, got it the wrong way around. Apologies, Hull. Has I think it's something like more poet laureates than any other university outside of Oxford or Cambridge, or one of those random stats like that I can't remember. You wouldn't expect the answer to be Hull, but there you go.
All right, Stonehenge.
Rudston Monolith.
Oh, that's a good one. See,
have you been to Rudston Monolith?
but I've seen plenty of videos on it. And a friend of mine, Adam Morgan Ibsen. Yeah, we are a friend of mine. We're gonna have a debate, literally an hour-long debate on why I think Stonehenge is great and why you think Stonehenge is not great.
There you
That's
go.
it.
There you go.
Yeah, Rudston Monolith. I need to go there.
Yeah.
There's plenty of answers you could have given then, but that's a great answer.
I think
because it's wild.
It is, and it's just one. That's why it's a monolith.
Devon ice cream.
Oh, does it have to be sweet?
It's good.
Oh no, just food stuff.
Okay, so if we're going to go for a sweet thing, I think that where you've got the iconicness that is Devon ice cream and like clotted cream ice cream and stuff like that, absolutely. I've just been down Cornwall. Yeah, there was a lot of that going on. I think you could go with something like. For something like iconic in the same way as something like a Fat Rascal from Betty's, which is the classic bakery in York and Harrogate. But that's just made my stomach go a little bit, if I'm honest. I've already eaten my 2 emotional support cheddars.
You mentioned Cornwall there. Question for you both: was Cornwall part of Wessex?
No,
wasn't, was it?
No.
This is why I didn't say Cornish ice cream.
I mean, I guess it depends on when you are talking.
I'm not even sure Devon would count, does it?
Because Cornwallis, wasn't it? It was kind of, it was outside. It was a different kingdom, so to speak.
Yeah, I mean, I think, it depends on when you're talking, doesn't it? But certainly outside the kingdom for a significant period, right? Yeah.
I mean, Cornwall's always held its own identity as being, in terms of its language and... the genetic makeup of its people, of going back, it's got far more in common with Brittany and Wales than it has with the,
Yeah, and they get the jam and cream round the right way.
Yes, is that the one?
It is.
So go on then. Jam first or cream first?
Jam.
Yeah, jam.
Yeah, jam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That King Charles has jam first,
Yeah,
and therefore that is the correct way.
We
and
are a
he
jam
says
first
scone,
podcast,
not
it turns
scone.
out.
There we go.
No, that's wrong. Scone.
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 Scone. Yeah,
King
sorry.
Charles says scone, I say scone.
Yeah, I do say
It's
scone.
a scone.
Is that geographical?
No, it's not, because there's places in the north east. It's always scone, sort of northeast Yorkshire, kind of coming down. It's almost more geographical.
Oh, east-west.
As an east-west split rather than a north-south split, would you believe?
That's wild, isn't it? I wonder how many other things
With
like
the
that.
exception of the home counties. But yeah. There is maps on it.
Yes,
there is
yeah,
maps
of
on
course,
it.
yeah. Like cob and sandwich or whatever and
Yeah.
roll.
I have a 10-year-old whose hyperfixation is maps. Maps and flags. She's really into maps and flags.
Yeah.
And so she sent me that one, I think. She sent me the scone one. She
Yeah.
watches constant YouTube videos of maps, flags, GeoGuessr, stuff like that.
My middle son's like that. You can say, you can tell him a Grand Prix, like 1973 Italian Grand Prix, and describe the flag of the nationality of who came in third place, and he will just describe it.
That's the fact
he
that you
loves
can twin up the hyperfixations there is a
he's
real
so good.
superpower.
Yeah,
He's so
that's
good.
mad,
It
isn't
really
it?
is.
Yeah.
Right, so I was going to do, how far are we into this episode? Like 25 minutes. I've got fun quiz. My turn for fun quiz. If we're done with Yorkshire, because you've proved your point to a degree, for sure.
Well, I think what we can agree on is that both areas are magnificent, but Yorkshire is better.
Silly quiz time.
Yay!
And I think we should. I
I like your silly quizzes.
This isn't like general knowledge. So there's no like, oh my god, you're clever than you're clever than you.
No.
This is silly quiz.
This is like the last one we did where we were talking about, which is at a higher elevation, this or
yes,
that
exactly.
sort of stuff. Yeah,
exactly. So we're gonna do one this week. 10 questions, which are true or false.
Okay.
Oh, true or false?
Yeah. So basically, we need a coin to see who goes first, because it doesn't matter who goes first. But then, if you get it right, you're in control.
With the lack of we can't flip an Apple Pay, can we?
We could flip a map.
All right. So
Okay.
I'll take ridge. Are you taking flat?
I'll
Shiny.
I'll take shiny. You
Shiny,
take
ridge.
non.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ridge.
There you go, Headley. You go first.
Oh god.
So these are all about the market town of Devizes,
Ooh,
and it's always true or false.
you and I had a drink there.
We did with quite a few people.
We did.
I enjoyed
End
that
of my
a lot.
exhibition.
I was not invited.
I didn't know you at the time.
That's okay.
was
Why
really
are you
like-
whispering?
I don't know.
It's like it's a bad thing.
Market Town Devices.
Right, you're in control, Hedley, because you're going first.
It's going to be disastrous.
Devizes Castle was deliberately demolished after the English Civil War to stop it from being used again. Is it true or is it false?
I am. Well, was it English? Yeah, true.
It's true. You remain in control.
Do I?
You might
he's
not get a
keeping
go.
score.
If you get 10 out of 10,
That's fine.
you might not get a go.
That's absolutely fine.
She's going to level me. So
I will let
Physically,
you.
mentally.
both.
The name Devizes comes from the Latin divisa, meaning at the boundaries. Is it true or false?
That's to me, is it? Division.
Do what?
Is that to me? Okay. That's
No,
to
you're
me.
in control because you got the last one right.
Oh,
so
I get
we're
it.
not going back.
Right.
This is brutal.
Okay. I got
This
it.
is brutal.
Got it.
You could get 10.
Boundary device.
So the name Devizes comes from the Latin divisus, meaning at the boundaries. Is it true or false?
I don't think Devizes was a kingdom boundary, so I'm going to say false.
It's true.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh, there you
you're in the
go.
game.
okay.
Devizes once had Britain's longest flight of canal locks.
False.
Correct.
What is correct that it was false?
It's correct that it's false.
Okay.
You're still in control.
Yes.
Cane Hill has one of the longest continuous flights, but not the longest overall.
Isn't the longest in Scotland?
I don't know.
I think it's.
If I'd have done some
Neds.
proper research on these questions, I could have told you, but I
Okay,
didn't.
fair.
The famous Wadsworth Dray horses still deliver beer through the streets of Devizes.
Isn't it Wadsworth?
Could well be. What did I say?
Wadsworth.
I used to know someone called Wadsworth, and we used to call him Waddy.
Ah, so maybe that. Yes, so maybe.
But you're right, it's Wadsworth.
It's only because near where I grew up, there was a village called Wadworth, which was Wad.
I mean, it's
So
Stone's gone.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
going
that's
to-
fair, that's fair,
but
that's
yeah.
fair.
I'm going to say that is true.
It's true.
Cool.
Here we go.
Headley,
It started
you need
as
to
this.
raise the
This
game
is
there,
my
Headley.
downfall now. It's going to be 9-1.
A Roman amphitheatre has been part excavated beneath Devizes marketplace. Is it true or false?
I think that's true, isn't it?
Headley back in the game.
Oh, where am I thinking of?
God knows. There's a few. There's quite a few. There's like lost one in Winchester somewhere. There's
That might be
definitely
the one I'm thinking of. Yeah,
but no one's found it yet. I did a video on it. You may have seen it.
I may have done. I have not.
The Cane Hill Locks rises by over 70 metres.
That's difficult because 70 metres is quite a lot. That's a difficult one. I'm going to say false because that would probably put it at 10 metres per lot. I'm going to say false.
It's true.
Oh.
I've never been there with a drone, so I don't know.
Okay.
You should do.
I should do.
You can drone it. It's like there's no
right.
restrictions.
I know. I need to.
Kate, you're back in the game.
I'm in the
We're on
game.
question 7 of
She's
10.
never out of the game. Look at the score. She's
That's
level.
true.
She's
This is
level,
fair. This is fair. Devizes was once the capital of Wiltshire before Salisbury. Is it true or false?
False.
Correct.
I knew that one.
Did you?
Because it would have been Salisbury, Old Sarum. It's always been around.
It's probably always been out of Wilton, probably,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Hence Wiltshire.
Yeah.
Well,
Named
'cause-
after the people of Wilton rather than Wilton itself.
Yeah.
Even though Wiltshire's not a coastal thing, my mind always goes to where were the rivers, etc. When I'm thinking about
Fair.
Yep,
fair.
where we're an administrative
Well, definitely
capital
Salisbury.
would have been. Yeah.
So, right. The Market Cross in Devizes is actually Victorian, replacing an earlier medieval structure. So the current Marketplace Cross is Victorian. So a replacement of the early medieval structure. Is it true or false?
I'm going to say true.
It's true.
Oh, Headley, do you know I've never even been to Devizes?
Whereas I've spent quite a lot of time there, and I'm
Okay.
oh dear.
I think you can't win now, but we'll play the game
No, I
out because
can't
there's
win.
only two more
But
to go.
let's play it out. Yeah.
Question 9. During the Second World War, Devizes was secretly connected to an underground government bunker by a tunnel beneath the town. Is it true or false?
False.
Correct. Oh, God, that word again. The Wadworth Brewery clock has an automation that strikes the bell by kicking it.
I don't know if that's true, but it sounds quite cool.
It sounds very cool, doesn't it?
I'm going to say it's true.
It's false.
It's
Yeah,
just,
I mean,
that's
you
just
redeem
your
yourself there.
creative mind, isn't it? Coming up with something like that. So I'm feeling bitter now.
That's
Game over.
okay,
That's good.
Headley.
That's all right.
Devizes. So,
It's all right.
you know,
That's
it's
good.
just
It's a lovely
Devizes.
place.
Devizes is great.
Yeah.
Like, I could live in Devizes.
It's one of those towns that's kind of, it's not in any way pretentious like Henley-on-Thames can be.
Yeah,
Sorry
fair.
if anyone's from Henley-on-Thames. I do love Henley-on-Thames, but it's just a genuinely nice place with some
Yeah.
astonishing countryside
Yeah.
around it. And
I don't know about you two, but I love a good market town. You know,
Yes.
like a
You're in one.
non-pretentious
You're in one.
market town.
You're in
Well, we walked down into the town square just now
Yep.
in Andover. And
Town
it,
square sounds posh.
it does help today that it's a gloriously sunny day and it wasn't too hot when we did this.
Yep.
But it still, even though obviously the shops are not what they would have been 50 or 100 years ago,
Oh, God, yeah.
it's still good to see that on a Saturday morning people are still out and about.
Yeah, we
you
like a
know?
market.
Yeah.
There was some market stalls. We saw some political parties out,
did,
give
yeah.
a few leaflets, and it's actually just nice to see. As somebody who lives in what was a planned town, you know, who's
Yeah.
you know, my town centre, which people hate. People find it very easy to hate Stevenage. Stevenage is a very easy target for dislike, but actually, I really quite like it.
Lewis Hamilton helps though.
He does. He
Yes.
does absolutely.
Yes.
I'd see his dad on a regular basis. Last time I was in
Anthony, really?
Halfords. Yeah, I
Oh,
saw his
wow.
dad in Halfords. And I once actually saw him, but it was
Yeah.
in Welling Garden City, and he pulled out of a car parking space in Sainsbury's and let me in.
You're-
and I nearly crashed my car.
You're so lucky.
Unsurprisingly.
We've got Boris Johnson
Yeah.
God, in Didcot, really?
Just
Boris
outside
Johnson
of Didcot,
in
yeah.
Didcot. Actually, crap celebrity spots would be a good one to do.
Crap
We'll come on to
celebrity
that.
spots.
Oh, I like it.
We've all had. I know definitely me and Heathers have had some blinders recently.
Have you?
But yeah, but a proper market town with a market square and historic buildings, and the buildings of Stevenage have their own historical significant impact, but they're all made of concrete, and it's nice to go and see a functioning market town.
It is funny to see certain towns struggle. Oh, but back to crap celebrities. I was on a boat.
No, we're going to leave crap celebrities and do it as a feature.
Sure,
It might be in the next podcast.
Yes. Actually, let's keep that on the side.
Yeah.
But yeah, Abingdon and Didcot are a funny pair of towns. So traditionally, Abingdon was the larger market town. I think it still is just about larger.
Yeah, okay.
And it had the county hall, so it was the county town, and it's, I think, the oldest existing town in the UK.
Yeah.
I might be corrected on
Yeah,
that.
no, I think you're right,
But
yeah.
And, I grew up there, and I now live in Didcot, and Didcot was always seen as this, place that's just a few houses thrown up around because there's a railway there to London. Of course, Didcot has expanded into, God knows how many thousands of houses have been built, and the town centre, therefore, has been built up into a big shopping centre, the Orchard Centre.
Yeah.
And what that has done is it's drained Abingdon of commerce. If you go down the precinct there, they've got a few empty shops, and it's quite depressing. Abingdon's a beautiful town, far more beautiful than Didcot. But, you can't help but notice on a Saturday afternoon, there's a few people in the cafes, but there's no real... Everyone goes to either Didcot or Oxford.
But also Amazon and
Amazon,
anything
there's not just Abingdon.
It's happening everywhere, and people saying, the town centres are dying, and a lot of them are, and the reason for it is the fact that pretty much anything any of us need can be delivered the next day.
So here's my quick theory. People need to, because we do it the same here in Andover, right? We moan about it like no tomorrow. Oh, let's get a Primark, let's do this. And my whole argument is, don't chase it, right?
Yeah.
If we want to get something shopping and we want a shopping experience, we need to go to Basingstoke.
Yeah.
You can get there in 12 minutes or whatever, 18 minutes on a train. Yeah. And you get in the middle of the town. You don't need to even drive, right? So go, okay, well, we're not going to compete with that. We're not going to compete with Winchester or Salisbury or whatever.
Yeah.
So just embrace like a bit of the heritage, a bit of the marketness, a bit of the unique stuff that people make and you need to get because you can't get. You've got to embrace something different.
Absolutely. So, Headley, what was your last Amazon purchase?
It was camping related, and it was some MSR groundhog pegs.
So if you wanted to go to a shop to buy those specific pegs, how long would it take you? How far would you need to go?
I would have to drive all the way to Swindon.
There you go. From Didcot. So what's that, half an hour?
At least.
Probably a little bit more. You'd have to park, etc. Paul, what was the last thing you bought?
My last purchase is about 3 centimetres from your right leg.
So is it the tripod? Yeah, that's a nice looking tripod.
I like it.
I like the orange,
that is $18.99 from Amazon.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if I needed to go and get that, we used to have a camera shop here in Andover, but I don't think we have anymore.
Exactly.
So I'm going to have to go somewhere.
Basingstoke, probably.
If at all. And then I'll have to probably go, but I won't get it in Basingstoke Centre.
No,
it'll be like on one of the random back streets or retail park or something.
Yeah.
So that was probably made China, right? Probably. So our society nowadays is geared to quick buying stuff from your phone on Amazon, delivered within 2 to 3 working days, made in China. Okay. So I was wondering recently what would happen if that just vanished and we went back. Look, I don't want to bring Russia into it too much, but look at wild berries in Russia. So Ukraine are absolutely decimating wild berries, which is their Amazon.
Oh, really?
And everyone's struggling. So loads of businesses, because a lot of people do like drop shipping businesses. And we do it here in the UK. A lot of people who are homebound, for example, do drop shipping where you buy... You sell stock that's not yours, basically, and you get commission on the top, basically, for advertising it. And, in Russia now, they're going completely back because that's vanished. That's gone.
Yeah.
Everything's gone, and now everything is being forced into, people are being forced to make and buy stuff locally. And it's interesting that in the UK, we're probably just as far down that line, if not further.
I think 23% of the UK is manufacturing.
So
GDP.
So if we lose Amazon, I mean, what would be the implication of that?
Don't know.
It'd be humongous, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It's a really interesting thing. I went to Australia back in February, and me and my mate Dan were on a boat going through Brisbane, and we're just chatting about, because Dan and his wife Faye, they were living out there for 3 months, just temporarily, but they'd kind of, they'd been there about half that time. At that time, they were kind of getting used to things, and one of the things that I'd observed was that we'd been to shops and the shopping centres were full of people. There isn't really many town centres in that. They were staying in Queensland, and there aren't really that many town centres. But every suburb has like a local sort of small mall strip, and they're always busy.
Yeah.
And I mentioned this because obviously at home in the UK that's not what we have now. Lots of empty shops, etc. And I mentioned it, and then we talked about something else, and he went, oh yeah, but there's something or another, and I wanted to get it off Amazon, but Amazon takes 3 or 4 days. And I realised that that's where that link is, right?
Yeah.
The reason that they still have things like a camping shop or a hardware shop or a photography shop, or my last purchase from Amazon was was a cat grooming thing and some flea repellent and a pet shop, and those things in these smaller malls where people can come to them easily, park for free, and because actually waiting 3 days for it to come off Amazon is actually more of an inconvenience than getting in your car. Whereas for us, Amazon Prime, things can be here within a few hours, can't they?
I think we're all naturally still attracted to towns. So this is why cafes seem to be doing so well.
Yeah.
If you look at Abingdon, Henley, Devizes, Wantage, any of those market towns that historically relied on trade, now rely on cafes, and you haven't just got your Costas and Starbucks. You've got a whole load of independents with chairs, especially in this weather. So I'm going to wager if you went into town here,
we just did, there's quite a few.
People like a cafe, don't they?
Well, because it's very easy for journalists, and then the comment sections underneath things on social media, that they will say, oh, town centres are full of, and they always go for 3 things. They go for cafes, vape shops, and barbers. They're the 3 things, right? They always say, oh, why don't you put another barbers in? Oh, nail bars is the other one as well, right? One thing that those 4 things have in common, you can't buy.
You got to go there. You got to go there.
There's more services than goods, and that's actually what our high streets are becoming more. They're becoming more service-led than goods-led. So you look at the towns that are doing well and are successful in that quaintness. So places like Devizes, up near me, in Hitchin, for example. Hitchin's a beautiful little town centre, absolutely gorgeous. Your absolute archetypal market town, absolutely gorgeous. You look at what's in the town centre, and well over 50% is restaurants, cafes, delicatessens, things that you can't just buy in the supermarket or online, right? And that's why they're succeeding. That's why towns like that do well.
And there seems to be more cafes, bakeries, and stuff like that than there are pubs. I mean, pubs are vanishing. Not all pubs, obviously, but you've got big significant pubs tend to stay. And but in the town centre, I mean, Didcot's only got like 3 pubs, right? 3 or 4 pubs now, proper pubs.
Salisbury used to have 365 pubs,
but then I don't really go to the pub.
No, this is it. But a lot of people don't.
I don't think drinking's such a big thing. Nowadays.
Not on the younger generation. You two have both got teenagers. And I think, when I was the age that your teenagers are now, we used to sneak out at 16 and go to the working men's club because they never asked for ID and all of that sort of stuff. I mean, no one had an ID. You didn't. No. My partner's daughter, who is 21, I think she can probably count on one hand the amount of time she went to the pub during her first 2 years of uni.
But you don't see, I mean, I do night shifts, and it means that sometimes I drive through the town centre at 3:30 in the morning. There's no one there. And I recount, like in Canterbury, at 3:30 in the morning would be, people lying in the roads and playing with traffic cones and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's completely different.
To give the comparison, she was at uni in Canterbury, and it's not like that now.
No, but that's why I went.
You don't see
the biggest Canterbury was the biggest concentration of pubs within its town centre per square kilometre than anywhere else in the country. That and the men to women ratio is why I went to Canterbury.
Because the other one apparently that was like that is Nottingham. Nottingham apparently had a very high ratio.
My sister's Nottingham. She's it's lovely.
I like Absolutely
Nottingham.
Lovely. Yeah, so that's town centre sorted.
Town centres, we've done
we've
that.
organised
Yeah,
that.
we've
We've ticked
organised
that
it.
one
We've
off.
done the
That
town
one's
centres
off.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've been 45 minutes, you lot. So
Yeah,
we
we
could
have.
probably wrap this podcast up for this week. Unless there's anything significance
No.
that we need to discuss.
Lunch.
We need to discuss lunch. Well, let's do that. What are you planning, Hadley?
I haven't thought about it yet. I was thinking of going to a cafe in town.
There you go.
You can go to a cafe in
Supporting
town,
them
that's a great
independent.
idea.
I'm going for my emotional support mini cheddars.
This is the funniest thing. We went into town, right, before this podcast.
Yeah.
To get some water and fizzy pop. And that entire time, I didn't realise the entire time Kate had 2 mini cheddars in her hand. Not like a bag.
Just
Two,
clutching
not the
those.
mini ones. They were the
That's a
normal
good point.
size ones.
Yeah.
But what are they called? They're not called big
But
mini
she
cheddars. I guess they're
she
just
didn't
called
reveal
cheddars.
it. A big mini cheddars.
Yeah.
But they're not that hard. How did you not crush
I
them?
don't know. I just had
The
them in my
entire time
hand. I
we
was
went
just
into
clutching
shops.
them for
Yeah.
support.
We walked
And
about the entire
yeah.
street.
Yeah.
You name it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
Oh, look.
Wow.
I didn't even get attacked by a pigeon. You know,
No.
I didn't, did I?
No.
There we
Right.
go.
Well, thank
Super.
you for
Great to be
listening.
back, isn't
It's been an
It's
absolute
been
pleasure,
wonderful, hasn't it?
chaps.
Yeah.
A fabulous 45 minutes of waffle.
It has.
Yay.
Fantastic.
And thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and click. I don't know, what do you click on the apps to follow?
Well, we can do this better. Subscribe, like, and also if you're on a mobile device, hype.
Nice.
Hi.
Do that.
And also share with your friends.
Share with
tell
your
them how good
friends.
Wessex
Share with
Ways
your
is.
friends.
You know, anyone
if you
who
have
likes
friends,
who like-
share with your friends.
who like inane banter.
About
Do
Wessex
share.
and stuff.
Thanks, everyone,
Cool.
and we will see you in the next one.
Pleasure.